debate, let it continue. Now to our last but not least story. You know, by definition, a pensioner is an individual who receives support in the form of old age pensions aimed at providing a minimum income to keep him or her out of poverty after retirement. Owing the pensioner, therefore, is like exposing him or her to the vagaries of old age. It has come to light that the federal government and at least 4 states are owing pensioners to the tune of 193 billion naira. The federal government has yet to clear as much as 88 of this amount in contributory pensions, while 4 states are burdened by a backlog of an estimated 105 billion. Pensioners nationwide have threatened to protest a debt of 193 billion naira owed them. Well, people may forget what you said, they may forget what you did, but a retired worker may never forget how you made him feel.
Mm-hmm. Very pathetic story. And, you know, we are still very active. We are still in the workforce. And we want to see a very bright future. And how do we see that bright future is how the current pensioners are being treated.
Yeah.
You know, no thanks to those who are not doing their job. No thanks to those who, you know, it's so sad that some of our fathers in their 60s, when they are retired, they go abroad to go and start fresh work, even as gatemen and all this, just because to tell you that they are still active. They cannot depend on that pittance that you're giving them. It shouldn't be. You know, your retirement age should be something that should give you some kind of comfort. So I'm shocked to hear this, because I thought we're doing well in this aspect. And the state governors should also wake up, because I know this is well researched. We couldn't have come up with this data if it is not true. So whoever is involved, whether the federal, whether the state, this should be a priority. We are beginning to see good news, 80,000, 85,000 minimum wage being implemented. Governors are having healthy competition, which I consider healthy. You know, let them continue. And remember, I
can mention here that my state governor, Governor Omoino, announced 80,000 naira minimum wage.
Exactly.
Which I think is salutary.
So please, whatever it is, let it extend to the pensioners. They are captured in this, whether the consequential adjustment has been done or whatever, they must be paid. It is very important. The way we treat our elders really matters. Over there, that we always call Sena climb, this is a major issue. They are the dependents in the social strata.
Charles, over there, in the United States of America and in their United Kingdom, well, in our United Nigeria, but in those places, the debate is still on. When should a man be retired? At 35, when he's still active, or at 60, depending on which comes first.
Well, the age, does age really matter? Because what I'm saying so is that if you retire somebody at 60, only for him to come and contest as a president at 80, so you think that somebody should retire at 60 if he can still, you know, carry the burden of over 200 million people on his shoulder at 80?
Charles, for instance, Lawrence Ziegler, a.k.a. Larry King, he died at 87. He was still at the mic when he died.
Yes, exactly. So, CNN at that time.
So Ibn here will foresee, make this man retire now. You know,
but the issue of pension and this debt is vexatious, and I wish it were one of my uncles back home in Edo State, Honorable Obayambo. I'm sure what would have said this is a travesty of incalculable discombobulation. That's what he would. That's the way we would say it. Actually, it's, you know, the thing is that you can't imagine somebody who has served the nation meritoriously for 35 years, and then he was saving a fraction of what he was earning every month to take care of his old age.
Yeah,
you owe him. But somebody who is just coming to serve 4 years, renewable for another 4 years, he's going home with so much.
Oh, yeah.
They might imagine
a lorry load.
Which one is better, to serve for 4 years and earn so much, and serve 35 years and become a poor man. I have my brother-in-law, quite old, was in the army. I remember that time he would leave Afuze. Afuze is the headquarters of my local government, a far-flung area from Benin City. I think about 2 hours when the road was too good. He would move from Afuze up to Benin City to go queue up. They said they were doing verification also. I mean, somebody would leave Afuze. People who are in Edo State, who are watching now will know the distance between Afuze and Benin City. That somebody who has retired in his 60s, maybe going on 70s, in his 70s now, will move from Afuze, go to Benin, and when he gets there, that day they will say, okay, come back tomorrow. He will not be looking for a relative that is going to be putting up with. He will go sleep and then come back again. A man who's the system says you are tired, go retire. Then you're supposed to. Now, the money they are owed is their money that they say. Government puts in a counterpart, right? Counterpart. So what happened to my money that I saved with you? That's the question, Kayode. As I was working every month, I was saving a fraction with you, just like a job. So what's the difference between government and a job people that will run away with people's money? That's what is happening now. So what happens to the contribution that I made for a number of years? That is supposed to take care of my old age. That's why you have corruption in the system, because you know why people are afraid to get old. So what they want to steal, they steal while they are still in service, even if you don't pay them pension.
Have you not heard of workers who alter their ages just to remain
in service perpetually? So that's what they do, Kayode. So steal what you can steal now, because you know that
not take care of you.
We're not going to take care of me. So if they steal, they build maybe poultry or something, and then they have so much money they are able to send their children to school, and that's why that's why corruption is festering.
To your point, you know, that's where you see some of these landlords will tell you that this is what I feed on.
This is what I feed on. Exactly.
How they build that house, whether it's a proceed of corruption, while they were in civil service. Oh, yeah. These are pointers that we should discourage. Yeah. Let them be sure that their savings, and please, let's know that
it's a subtle blackmail.
Exactly. Yeah. So, and it's another thing for all. It's not just government. There are some private companies who are also not remitting pensions. So these are issues that we should look at critically and ensure that if there's a way, let's criminalize these things. Government officials should be jailed. Private companies should be jailed. Pay pension. People's pension must be kept. Their future must be guaranteed. It's very, very important. It's not one bank that will come and tell us that, don't worry, you are guaranteed. It is my money. You don't have to touch my money in the first place.
And conservatively, the figure available to us, up to 21 states are involved in this.
And even imagine that states, about 4 states are about 145 billion states, Kayode. So question is, what have been happening? So when they contribute money to, do you know that some of these insurance, what do they call them? What the money, these people who that you pay money to? Pencom and all that.
Yeah, Pencom.
See, this money is just there dormant. What I mean dormant is that it's money that, not everybody, we all don't retire, don't all retire the same year. So those who retire about 20 years to come, their money is also there. So they just channel this money into, that's why government could toy with the idea of borrowing from the pension fund, because it's money that is dormant and it's huge.
In my view, which ordinarily shouldn't have been an issue.
It's huge.
Yeah. If there's a
exactly, there's a trust
because money is not meant to be dormant.
No,
money is not meant to be static.
Money has to circulate.
Exactly.
How do you create money, Kayode? You don't create money by printing money like DG. Print more money. You create money by spending money. For instance, this is a Koshofe community. Okay, you want to build about 20 housing units. Do you know what it's going to do to the economy of this place? People are going to be supplying gravel. They will make money. People will supply sand. They will make money.
Active.
The money. So people are going to be selling the along that. So people will make money. Then those who will pay the school fees. The schools will pay school fees. The teacher will not go to. So you see, you are circulating. That's how to create money. But if you keep it and you now begin to steal, buying cars and doing certain things, then you have what you have done. You have done a retardation of money that's supposed to be generated. Then when people want to reach out, they can't get their money. That's what is happening now, and I think it's vexatious and it's annoying.
Let me say this statement again. Make this statement again. People may forget what you said, they may forget what you did, but a retired worker
May
never forget how you made him feel.
or even forgive you. Add that
As
to
we're
it.
sitting.
Won't
So-
forgive you.
So, Coyote, spend the next 60 seconds talking to those states that are indebted.
I've actually sounded very,
plus the central government.
Yeah, I've actually sounded very, very angry to say that the whole thing should be criminalized. But beyond that, I think people should have some modicum of
Decorum and then maybe
yes, modicum of feelings.
Okay.
For these people.
Especially in a country where there's a lot of religious fervor.
It's not, don't tell me that their children should take care of them. What about those who do not have children? They have worked for this money. They have earned this money.
It is their money.
It is their money. So please let this money be paid. Let's have a hot headline in a few days to come that these backlogs have been cleared.
Yeah, and that the planned strike by pensioners is shelved.
Yes.
Yeah, how do you take it home?
Well, let me speak directly to the camera that if you are a governor, remember that people collectively handed that mandate over to you in trust for them. Please underline that in trust for them. That mandate is not yours. It's renewable after every 4 years if you have done something good. So these people who you are doing this to, they are part of your constituents. So please, there's every right, every cause for you to pay them. Incidentally, most of them who are enjoying this aspect of it, most of them went to school through scholarship and free education. So, and those people who have paid money, they have served this country well. We need to take care of them at their old age so that they don't become the angry, the people who are angry, I will never forgive or forget. Yeah.
My line, let me drop that line again. People may forget what you said. They may also forget what you did. But a retired worker, male or female, may never forget how you made him or her feel. Our business, as always, is to mold opinion and allow decision makers to take advantage. Our job is done, but not before thanking Charles Ibeho for your time.
Always glad to be here.
Kayode Ladende for your intervention.
Thank you, Citizen Jones.
All right, folks, that will just about do it for the program Journalist Hangout today. Don't forget to, if you missed any part of this, not to worry. Later tonight at 11 p.m., the repeat broadcast will take your airtime. And not to forget a Sunday when we expand the fare for you between 1:30 and 3:30 p.m. And just to say also, we expect team leader BKO to have returned. All right. We are also on YouTube at youtube.com/TVC News Nigeria. I am Citizen Jones Hussein. Bye-bye now. Take care.